Turning to the weather now, it's another really hot and humid day, and it's not going to get any better in the days to come. Our Lauren Tiss, talk to us about just how warm we're talking about.
Karen, triple digits. We're talking triple digits back into the forecast as we move into the upcoming days. Now, it feels like the triple digits today, but the actual high will likely reach 100 degrees as we move throughout the rest of this week. Right now, diurnally driven thunderstorms are starting to pop up. It's all thanks to all the moisture in the atmosphere mixing, and of course, we're seeing more of those rumbles of thunder because of all those ingredients together. One cell is starting to flare up into Erath County, but the majority of the activity is over into the Arklatext and moving to the south and to the east. Nothing into the Metroplex as of right now. We do have the possibility, about a 10 to 20% chance into the Metroplex as we move throughout the rest of the evening hours tonight for an additional shower or cell to flare up. So don't let your guards down quite yet. We will continue to monitor a couple more rumbles of thunder as we move into the overnight and into the evening hours, especially for areas to the east of the I-35 and into the Arklatext. Once again, into the overnight. Level 1 out of 5 threat, anywhere highlighted in green. That's going to include places like Sherman, over to Sulphur Springs, Mineola, Tyler, and Paris. If you're in those spots, we're looking at gusty winds being the main concern with any of those cells that do flare up through the rest of the night tonight. I do want to get you into your forecast on what we're tracking through the day today, as well as the upcoming days. We're tracking the heat, and boy, is it on. We're talking triple digits back into the forecast. Storm chances continue, especially as we move into the day tomorrow. And, well, things will just stay stinking hot as we move into the weekend. And we're also looking at another shot for a couple rumbles of thunder. Right now, current conditions, we're in the upper 70s, or excuse me, I wish we were in the upper 70s. We are in the upper 90s, and it feels like the triple digits all across the region. It's feeling hot and toasty, but the good news is once the sun sets at 8:39, those temperatures will be on the decline back into the 80s. We'll hold on to winds from the south around 5 to 15 miles per hour. Here's the good part. This is where I wanted to get to and jump fast towards. 70s will be in the forecast as we move into the day tomorrow. When you wake up, we're talking 77 degrees for Fort Worth, 78 into Dallas, and 75 in McKinney. Now, in the afternoon, things get hot and steamy once again. 98's your forecast high as we move into the day tomorrow. Heat index value will be in the triple digits. Off to the east and along the Metroplex is where we have the chance for isolated strong to severe thunderstorms. This is what my forecast model is popping up. Some strong thunderstorms into the afternoon, clearing things up by the evening hours. So just something to keep in mind if you are planning on any outdoor festivities tomorrow afternoon. Let's talk about the next 7 days. Again, 98 degrees for forecast high tomorrow, triple digits back into the region Wednesday and Thursday, and we'll stay dry through Friday, likely, with the exception of tomorrow, of course. Then moving into the weekend, temperatures in the upper 90s and about a 20% chance for some rainfall will be expected. It's just hot and steamy out there.